Tee to Green is brought to you by Cleary Building Corp.
Welcome back to Tee to Green TV. I'm joined by John Kaczkowski, President and CEO of the WGA and the Evans Scholarship Program. How important is a day like this today in terms of helping to raise funds for the Evans Scholarship Program?
Well, it's incredibly important. We've been had this event at Maple Bluff for over 30 years, and we've raised a lot of money to support the education of young men and women, and we also bring a lot of people that might not be familiar with our organization. We bring them here today and they learn a little bit about Evans Scholars.
I've had the good fortune to talk to a future Evans Scholarship recipient, and then Mike Lee, a former Evans Scholarship recipient. How important is it to meld those groups together?
It's incredibly important because the Evans Scholars Foundation is really a life-changing program, but it's also a lifelong program. And the connection between people that received the scholarship 70 years ago, let's say, and the kids that get it today, it really is what makes our program so special, is that they all kind of get to know each other and help each other out.
We're about, on our show here, to try to grow the game of golf. How important is it through the Evans Scholarship Program to continue to grow the Caddy program through the sport of golf?
You know, that's a great question. I happen to believe very strongly that the idea of caddying, someone that caddies, it creates new players. It is a grow the game initiative that really doesn't get enough press, if you will. We talk about things like the First Tee. That's a wonderful organization, but really at its core, you caddy, you learn about the game, you learn how people play the game, how you act around the game, and certainly it's a great way for young people to not only make money in the summer, but get a chance to learn about golf.
And get a scholarship to boot, correct?
Oh, that's hopefully that's the kind of the cherry on top, if you will, is that Evans Scholarship, and they want to chase that dream, and hopefully they earn it.
You know, it's important that also that they continue to caddy while going through school. Dan Romero, one of your recipients, recent recipients, he wants to continue to caddy. I mean, isn't that the thing that you want to do as they continue to get exposed to the game of golf?
We do. We want them to keep caddying. Once you receive the scholarship, we want you to go back to your club, your facility where you got the scholarship, so people can be proud of the fact that in Dan's instance, he got the scholarship and he came back, and after maybe a couple years of caddying, we hope he takes that next step and takes advantage of that education and gets that first job.
As you all know, it's always important to grow the game. How important is growth for your organization, not only now, but for the future?
It is incredibly important. Our goal is to expand the opportunities for young people. We have 935 kids in school today. Our goal is to get to 1,000 by the year 2020. A big part of that is our program at the University of Wisconsin, where we're going to redo our scholarship house on Langdon Street. We're actually going to tear it down and build a new house where the capacity will be even greater than it is today. So hopefully we're going to have a future generation of kids that'll get the Evans Scholarship and help us grow the program.
Thanks for joining us, John. Appreciate
Dan,
it. Continue. Good luck, all right?
Thanks.
Tee to Green TV will continue in just a moment. Mike, what did the Evans Scholarship Program mean to you as a young caddy going through the program and ultimately getting you into college?
Tremendous program. I mean, I can't say enough about this program. It's a 4-year full ride scholarship. You meet some great kids. You come through school with no loans, no debt, and I feel like I owe a debt of gratitude to those that came before me that have contributed to this program, and now I feel like it's my turn to give back.
You talk about giving back. How important is an outing such as today's to perpetuate the Evans Scholarship Program?
It's tremendous. There's outings like this all over the country. This is one of the ones that have been around the longest. This is the 38th annual. So we've been running this for a number of years, and we've generated almost $900,000 for the program.
The importance to keeping this thing alive, to grow the game of golf, but to grow the caddy programs, that's in essence what you guys are all about, isn't it?
That is one of the biggest challenges today in the Midwest market, is growing the caddy program. Getting players to take caddies is one of the biggest challenges in the Midwest here today.
The challenges that you have, and you're trying to grow the game through your own scholarship program, through the caddy program, but life after the Evans Scholarship Program, does it still impact your life to this day?
Absolutely. Having grown up caddying here and now having become a member here, it takes tremendous pride in having done that and come kind of full circle. I'm constantly humbled by what this program has given to me and what it means to me, and it's just a great feeling to give back.
I like to put people on the spot. What was the most forgettable moment you had as a caddy, where either maybe you left a club at the green or something, whatever?
So I was out caddying with three other peers of mine, and we were maybe not paying attention like we should have been, and we all were looking at the ball, and all of a sudden, bang, hit me right in the side of the head. The member thought it hit me in the shoulder, and I didn't want to tell him it hit me in the head because I was fine. That was maybe one of the more forgettable.
Dan, when did you find out you were going to be the recipient of an Evans Scholarship?
I found out that I was fortunate enough to receive an Evans Scholarship December 24th of this year, the day right before Christmas. So a really great Christmas present for me and my family. We were very excited, thrilled. My parents were put to tears by it. It was a really great moment for us.
When did you start to realize that you really wanted to go through and participate in the program, and how much fun was it for you to kind of get your foot in the door to become a caddy?
Well, I knew kind of growing up and playing tournaments over the summer and then going to play high school golf, I thought that caddying would be a great opportunity for me to continue to be involved with the game over the summer and learn a lot of things from the members here and learn more about golf itself and just be a part of the golf community. And then I really wanted to pursue the application of the Evans Scholarship then thereafter. It sounded like a great opportunity, and I definitely took advantage of it.
Was there an aha moment for you when you decided, okay, I want to be a caddy, but the things you've learned since you've been able to caddy for members and understanding the depths of the game, so to speak?
I think one of the biggest things I've learned is how to interact with other people, because caddying is it's not just about golf, it's about interacting with others and getting to know different aspects of different people's games and being able to work and bring out the best in other people. So I think, I've had great opportunities to caddy for a lot of people, and I think that's something I'm really grateful for and something I can continue to use as I go on.
Was there a funny moment that you've been involved in while caddying for a member? Maybe you forgot a club, or they broke a club in a fit of anger or something like that?
Well, I can't really think of any funny moments, but there's been plenty. I can assure you of that. But more specifically, I think one of the coolest opportunities for caddying was when I caddied for Mr. Pat Richter, and then I also caddied for Mr. Mark Tauger a couple times. So that was very cool.
How important is it for you, while you're getting your education, to continue to be a part of the caddy program?
Oh, it's very important because this scholarship and the Evans Scholar Foundation has done so much for me that the least I can do is remain involved with the program and give back as much as I can. And I really have found a community here at Maple Bluff, and I really want to do as much as I can to be involved with that and give back. So.
You're also involved in the First Tee program. Was that maybe the springboard that got you into the Evans Scholarship opportunity?
Well, I think it may have been part of it. I think the First Tee, introduced me to the game of golf at a very early age and really got me into the golf community. So I think it definitely had a significant role in getting me in the golf community, and then the Evans Scholarship and caddying after that was kind of a springboard off of the First Tee. I definitely think so.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tee to Green is brought to you by Cleary Building Corp.